Hello and welcome to our trip report. Today we're reviewing Philippine Airlines' business class aboard their Boeing 777-300ER from San Francisco to Manila. This trip started at the International Terminal at SFO. Philippine Airlines, or PAL, operates from the A side of the terminal building. There were dedicated check-in counters for business class passengers and Mabuhay Miles elite members. PAL is now one of many airlines participating in TSA PreCheck, so it only took us less than 5 minutes to get through security thanks to our global entry membership. After clearing security, we made our way up one floor to the Mabuhay Lounge. Unfortunately, I really don't have much good things to say about the Mabuhay Lounge in San Francisco. The lounge is very dated and cramped. Seating is very limited too, and some days, PAL operates 2 777 flights out of SFO, so you can imagine how packed the lounge could get on certain days. They had a decent selection of beverages consisting of tea, coffee, soft drinks, bottled beers, wine, and some hard liquor. The food selection was fairly limited as well. They had some cold sandwiches and other snacks, but the only hot food available was clam chowder and some cup noodles. One hour prior to departure, we made our way down to the end of the A concourse to gate A13. Pre-boarding started about 45 minutes before departure for passengers requiring special assistance. And then boarding commenced for business class passengers and Mabuhay Miles elite members. This 3-year-old Boeing 777-300ER offers 2 classes of service, consisting of 42 seats in business class and 328 economy seats. This aircraft features an updated version of PAL's previous generation Recaro angled flat seats. Though the cabin is still laid out in a 232 configuration, these newer seats lay fully flat when reclined, but unfortunately not all seats offer direct aisle access. We were seated in 1A and 1C, both of which are bulkhead seats on the port side of the plane. Waiting at our seats was the food and beverage menu and a full-size pillow and duvet. In front of the seat is a 15-inch IFE monitor, literature pocket, and a fixed ottoman which also doubles as a storage bin. The seat controls, power outlets, side storage, touchscreen remote, and reading lamp are all conveniently placed within an arm's length. There is also a divider that extends from the center console if you need some extra privacy during the flight. A sanitized noise-canceling headset is also provided to business class passengers. Unfortunately, this plane is not fitted with personal air nozzles. Upon settling in, a friendly flight attendant offered us some beverages, and then he came back a few moments later with some hot towels. In my opinion, the in-flight catering is where PAL really shines. The business class menu offers a few starter options and 4 main entree selections sure to please the Filipino, Asian, and Western palate. There is also a decent wine and beverage offering. While not as extensive as other carriers' in-flight entertainment options, PAL offers a decent amount of Western, Filipino, and Asian media content to keep you occupied for the 14-hour flight to Manila. Boarding completed about 10 minutes after our scheduled departure time. We then pushed back from the gate as the PAL safety video played.
We want to let you know how much we care about your safety. This is inspired by everyone in the country for the safety of everyone in this flight.
Before settling down, be sure all carry-on items are securely stowed in the overhead compartment and small heavy items under the seat in front of you. That is also ensure that all aisle and exit rows are clear of any item.
Tighten, pull the loose end of the strap. Release your seatbelt, lift the top of the buckle, and pull free end.
Also, please fasten your seatbelt over your blanket so our crew can easily see that you're safely strapped.
Should there be a rapid change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop in front of you. When this happens, pull mask firmly towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, pull the elastic band for a snug fit and breathe normally. The oxygen will flow even if the bag is not inflated.
Breathe in, breathe out loud. Please locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Have markings will guide you to the emergency exit.
Mabuhay from Philippine Airlines, the heart of the Filipino.
10 minutes after a smooth takeoff, the captain switched off the seatbelt sign and I decided to visit the lavatory. The business class lavatory is on the smaller side, but it was very clean and stocked with L'Occitane toiletries. When I got back to my seat, a flight attendant came by to give me an amenity kit and slippers. Sadly, PAL does not provide pajamas in business class, so make sure to bring your own. Wi-Fi is available on this plane, and a free 100 megabyte Wi-Fi card was given to all business class passengers. After a few minutes, the crew started the meal service. I ordered a glass of champagne, which was served with some AMUSE BOUCHE. And then our tables were set.
You're welcome.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Can I get you anything else? That's it. Thank you. Enjoy.
Next, we were offered a selection of warm breads from a basket, and I chose the garlic bread.
Salad.
Thank you.
My companion ordered a sesame crusted tuna and scallop salad starter. It was beautifully plated and he really liked the dish. I'm not much into seafood, so I ordered a cream of tomato with chickpea soup, and it was delicious.
Prawn satay.
For the main meal, my companion had the prawn satay dish. Although the serving was a bit small, he said the dish was very flavorful. I chose one of the Filipino dishes, which is the pork ribs adobo. The meat was very tender and fall off the bone. A very well executed dish in my book.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For dessert, I had the ice cream, which was literally a sweet end to the meal. I was already feeling tired after the meal service, so I freshened up and made my bed. A small snack bar was set up in the galley mid-flight. Two hours prior to our arrival in Manila, the crew started their pre-arrival meal service. Our tables were set, followed by a hot beverage service. My companion and I both had the fresh fruits for our starters. For the main entree, my companion chose a classic Filipino breakfast dish, the marinated milkfish. This is definitely one of Pal's best dishes in the sky. And I had the chicken teriyaki dish, and it also did not disappoint. The chicken was well seasoned, moist, and tender. The meal service concluded with some hot towels, and then the crew distributed landing cards prior to our arrival in Manila.
Mabuhay! Philippine Airlines welcomes you to Manila. The time is 59 minutes past the hour of 4 in the morning. The ground temperature is 28 degrees Celsius or 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft comes to a complete stop. And on behalf of Captain Constantino Lasco and the rest of the crew, thank you for flying Philippine Airlines, the heart of the Filipino.
We had a very smooth landing in Manila, and we taxied for another 10 minutes before reaching our parking spot. After a few minutes, we said goodbye to the crew and walked towards immigration. Unfortunately, the line at passport control was horrendously long, as multiple flights arrived all at the same time. We didn't check any bags, but it still took us about 45 minutes to get through passport control and customs. Despite the small hiccups, I think Philippine Airlines still offers a good business class product, considering they're the only airlines offering direct non-stop service from North America to Manila. The seat configuration isn't the best, as not all seats have direct aisle access, but they were still comfortable for the overnight Trans-Pacific flight. The crew was polished, warm, and very eager to please, and the catering was also a strong point for PAL, as the presentation and taste of the in-flight meals were excellent. The Mabuhay lounge at SFO is in need of an overhaul and could really use more seating and food options. And premium passengers could also benefit from a fast-track lane to bypass the long lines at immigration in Manila. How about you? What did you think of the flight? Please leave your comments below, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button for more trip reports. Thanks for watching and safe travels.